everybody, it's your girl Siobhan, aka Vonnie, and welcome to Vonnie's World. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. I hope that you enjoy the content. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So today you guys are gonna be coming along with me to graduate. In this video, you will see one of my old friends. Her name is Trinity. So Trinity, if you ever watch this, yes honey, you're still in the video. Also, what I am doing here to my face, before I got my ice roller, I used to take cold, like ice cold water bottles out the refrigerator and roll them on my face. And then you're gonna see me in a few clips open the water and start drinking it. That is how I start my facial routine, especially when I wake up with a really puffy face. I just want to calm that puffiness down and reduce that inflammation. All right, so now we are gonna go ahead and get into the routine. I'm just gonna take my retainers out and we're gonna start brushing our teeth. We're gonna wet that mouth up and then we're gonna go ahead and get our toothpaste out. At this time, I was using the Crest, it was the Crest Pro White, something like that, toothpaste, and then just a regular toothbrush to brush my teeth. And you guys are gonna see me brush my teeth for a minute. All right, so once I am done with brushing my teeth, I'm gonna go in with my whitening system. And I just got this whitening tooth from Dollar Tree. At the time they had them. I'm not too sure if they still have them now, but I am gonna go in and rub this on the front of my teeth. You want to make sure that it does not touch your lips, so that's why you see me making this weird face. And then in a few clips you're gonna see me add the silicone mold in order to protect my skin. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into the face wash routine. My routine has changed up for this face wash routine. Hit that little dancey dance. Yeah, girl, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ooh, ooh, get it, get it, get it, get it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay, okay, okay. So yes, we're gonna get to this face wash routine. Obviously, we're gonna clean our eyes first, get all of that gunk up out of there, make sure there's no eye boogers, because this base needs to be clean and fresh. All right, so after getting my face all wiped down, I'm gonna go in with some of my African Black Castor Oil Facial Cleanser. It's a foaming facial cleanser that I create myself. Look at that foam, look at that lather that comes out. This is a face wash that I create myself and I love how it works on my skin. I actually need to get back to using it. I'm going to do face and neck, and then we're gonna go in, make sure our whole face gets done, and then we're gonna rinse that off. And then I decided this day that I am gonna go ahead and do some sheet masks. So I'm gonna do an illuminating sheet mask and a cooling clay mask. Y'all, I have no idea what song is playing because even in the original audio you can't really hear it, but I am jigging this whole video. It is so funny to me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take the illuminating mask off, and as you can see, it does leave some of the product behind. All you're gonna do is rub that into your skin and make sure it moisturizes. And as always, you do want to bring it down to your neck. Yes, look at that glowing skin. All right, so now I'm going in with this cooling face mask, and it is supposed to be like a foaming type of face mask. I'm just going to take my spatula and just spread that all across my face. And you guys will see that over time. Enjoy. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with these eye patch and lip patches and place those on my skin as well. This is supposed to be hydrating for the under eye as well as hydrating for your lips. I believe I got these from Dollar Tree and they actually worked freaking fantastic. Look at that lay down. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, just lays perfectly. And I love those little jelly things because they have quite a bit of product on them. So it's never too bad. Now, obviously, it's not going to stay on my lips, so I'm going to have to lean my head back. But y'all get the gist of it. All right, and now it's time to remove. And boom. And boom. So I'm just going to rub in the excess product, exactly how I did with the illuminating mask. And my cooling mask, as you can see, never really foamed up, which kind of pissed me off. But it is what it is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with a guisha and rub those cheekbones in an upward position. Then I'm going to hit my little dancey dance. You better get it, girl. You better get it, girl. You better get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, girl. We're going to go in with some eye retinol. And this is to help reduce puffiness as well as dark circles. I used to get this out of Dollar Tree. I'm not too sure if they still have it, but I know that they do have some newer products that I do currently use. So on my updated face routine, I will show you guys what I'm currently using from Dollar Tree. This whole video, I just been dancing. Look at that, y'all. So going back in with the guisha and rolling that up. And now we're going to go ahead and start wiping this cooling mask off in those areas so we can go ahead and start moisturizing our skin. So just taking a warm rag to remove that from our face. And again, we're not going to be too harsh with these products. We're going to take our time. We're not going to rub too hard. I never rub super duper hard on my skin. I just take my time with it. And I always use a warm to hot rag. All right, so I am now going to go ahead and go in with a facial serum, and this is just to start off my routine. Oh man, I used to put it on my neck too. I don't even do all that now. We're going to rub it all the way in. Make sure that facial serum is nice and solidified. We're going to keep hitting that dancey dance. Hey. Now I'm going to go in with a facial moisturizing serum. This one I add only to my lips and my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with another product that completely moisturizes my entire face. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with my palms to moisturize my face. All of these products that I'm using, I got out of Dollar Tree. So back in 2022, I was very much Dollar Tree for my facial routine. I didn't have a big mix of stuff, but my newest facial routine, I have more of a mix of things. And as you can see, I'm making sure everything gets moisturized. I'm gonna also go in with some vitamin E oil. I love, love, love to use vitamin E oil on my skin. It works freaking wonders, especially for dark marks and all that good stuff. So, yes. Hey girl, hey. So I am back and I am just cooling that face down and cooling myself down before I go ahead and get started on this makeup routine. All right, I'm gonna start off by going in with some Skin Glow, and this is just gonna give me a bronzy skin tint type of look to my base. So I'm gonna place that on my chest, and then the excess I'm gonna place everywhere else, because look at how it comes out. It's kind of like a sunscreen the way that it comes out. I pointed because my mirror is in the corner, and at this time I was still staying at my mom's house. All right, now that I'm as shiny as I would like to look, I'm going to go ahead and brush these eyebrows up, get them into shape and how I would like them to be looking. And then I'm going to go in this little mini fridge right in front of me, and I'm going to grab my Jelly Pop e.l.f. primer. I have not had this primer in so long, but I freaking love this stuff. Like, I love that primer. That was my favorite primer. I used it until I could not use it anymore. Okay, honey? Love that primer. I believe it's a dewy type of primer. All right, so now that my brows are done, I'm gonna go in with some e.l.f. concealer. I'm sorry, this is NYX concealer in the Jelly Pot, I think. Obviously this shade is bright for me. I love, love, love a bright underbrow. So I definitely do go in with the shade that's about three shades lighter than myself. But I'm gonna go in, shape everything up. As y'all can see, I was enjoying myself in my room as I was doing my makeup. Ooh. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna clean up these brows. And then once I'm done cleaning up my brows, you're gonna see me pull out this brush and make sure everything is blended in very well. All right, so now I'm going in with this Magic Collection eyeshadow primer. This was some of my favorite eyeshadow primer. And I'm just gonna make sure that my base is how I would like for it to be for my eyeshadow to stick to it. And yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with my Dreamscape by Moria eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna take different shades of purple. We're gonna start out with the darkest shade of purple, and we're gonna hit that on our crease, well, right above our crease. And the further in towards my eye, the further down I'll go towards my crease. All right, so now I'm going in with a lighter shade of purple, and I'm keeping that mostly towards the inner corner of my eye, as well as more so towards my crease, just to add some color definition. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this hot pink purple. It's like a fuchsia purple, and I'm gonna place that directly in the crease to definitely give that more of a defined look and blend that out. And then we're gonna move on from there. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with some more of my eyeshadow base by the Magic Collection, and I'm gonna cut my crease so that I can create that cut crease winged liner effect. And as you can see, I'm just ensuring that it's in the shape that I want it to be in so that my eyeshadow sits how I would like for it to. And you're just gonna do this based on the shape of your eye, and then you always wanna make sure you connect your corners. Personally, I'm not a perfectionist because I am not a makeup artist, but I try my best to get as good of a base as I possibly can. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my, I believe it's called the Delonica eyeshadow palette, and it's a glitter eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go in with a purple glitter, and I'm just gonna pat that on to that eyeshadow base. And it's, as you can see with the buildup, it's gonna look like, it's gonna look beautiful. Look at this outcome. Look at that purple iridescent coming through. All right, so now that my eyeshadow is done, I'm just gonna go in with a wipe, a makeup wipe, and just clean up those corners, make them look much more crispy, how I would like for them to look. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into the base of our makeup and get this foundation going. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with some of my favorite eyeliner. It is a beauty supply store eyeliner. You can find it in some places. I know you can find it in Michigan, in the Ann Arbor area. You can also find it out here in Georgia at most beauty supply stores. I don't know the name of it. But if you can recognize the bottle, definitely go pick it up. It is amazing. The wand is long, and look at how smooth that goes on there, and I'm not even holding the brush properly. So I love that eyeliner. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some black opal concealer. I really wish I still had this concealer and contour stuff, but I don't. I literally was using the pot at that time, so you know it was good. But it was the perfect under eye concealer. Like, look at how well that blends into my skin. Yes, I have red undertones, but Underneath my eyes, I very much have yellow undertones. So I loved using that concealer. All right, and it's the same for the Black Opal Contour Stick. It was the perfect shade to contour with, and it was, I want to say, 1 to 2 shades darker than my skin tone. It did have a yellow undertone, but it is what it is. It's what I had on hand. Now I actually use a bronzer versus a contour stick, but I do still want to get me another contour stick. Now I'm just going to take one of my fluff brushes and I'm going to start with my concealer and just blend everything together. At the time, this was one of my most favorite methods, and honestly I think it still is one of my most favorite methods to get a really dramatic type of makeup look. I don't drag my brush, I dab my brush. So I'm not dragging it. I'm dabbing the makeup and the product into my skin, and I start with my concealer first. If you see me dragging or going in like a circular motion, it's because I'm trying to spread product. But other than that, you're gonna watch me dab, 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 dab. Look at me get into them corners. Yes, we're gonna dab, 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 and ensure all of that product is blended out. And then we're gonna go in and do the same thing for the contour. We're gonna go in with our contour and blend that out. We're gonna ensure that the contour is how we want it to look. All right, so now I'm going in with my Black Opal foundation stick, which I do actually still have this foundation stick, and I have a couple more of their products still. Um, and I made sure that I took that down to my neck simply because I knew that it wasn't all the way my skin tone. It matched my chest, but it did not match my neck all the way. So we're just gonna blend that out just a tiny bit and get the sides of that neck, looking like the front of that neck. And then after that, we're gonna go in with our powders. To set everything I've done, I simply just use some rose water and then take my hand fan and just let everything dry up. Okay, now we are going to go in with our powders. We're going to start with concealer, and we're going to use a banana color powder, and we're just going to dab that onto a brush and then dab that onto our under eye as well as our nose, our chin. And obviously I was going for a really dramatic look, so it's going to be kind of bright. Both of my powders are from LA Colors. I'm going in with the LA Colors bronzer. I really don't know what number or what shades these are that I'm using, but as I said before, I'm just gonna dab that contour into all the right places so it touches all the right spaces. Okay, we're gonna have a snatched face. Once I'm done with my powders, this is what we're working with. We have everything in, we're gonna blend out.